Start here. 3, 2, 1. Hi, welcome back to the channel.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to this video.
I hope you can hear me. I notice I talk very quiet in these, which is really not me because I'm a really loud person in general. I am all on my own today because I'm a serious book nerd.
So, let me explain. I don't fangirl over books as well as Maddie does. So, I don't really read. I can't sit down and really get into a book. I just can't do it. I don't know why. But Maddie's gonna take over the video because she can talk about books and movies and anything really more than anyone else can.
I'm going to be recommending books to you today and it's a lot.
Enough chit chat. On to the video.
I've got 10 books. So I've read fully 4 of them and 6 of them I'm busy reading. So, and I'm gonna start with the books that I've read already just because like, I don't know. So the first book we have is Love, Simon, also known as Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, but it was made into a movie. So you'll most probably find the book cover. It's by Becky Albertalli. You'll most probably find this in like any bookstore, like Exclusive Books, Reader's Warehouse, because it is her, like it's a popular book, it's made into a movie and it's her best-selling book, like from the author, so it's always going to be there. Yeah, so I'm going to read the back to you and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it. Simon Spear is 16 and trying to work out who he is and what he's looking for. But when one of his emails to the very distracting Blue falls into the wrong hands, things get all kinds of complicated. Because for Simon, falling for Blue is a big deal. So it's basically like a gay coming-of-age book. It's really good, it's really nice, I really enjoyed the book. It literally made me feel all the feels. I was angry, I was sad, I was happy, and I really didn't know who Blue was. Like I did not. She like really pulled out of Blue, which is exciting. You can play like a fun guessing game. And you can watch the movie if you want. To me personally, I don't really like the movie. I don't know, like something just rubs me the wrong way with the movie. My sister says that she found it okay, but you can choose if you want to watch it or not. The movie's still pretty okay. The next book is Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds. I'm pretty sure you can also find this in any like Exclusive Books or any like bookstore that you normally go to, because like when I found this book in the bookstore, it was pretty like recent, like it came out pretty recently, so I don't know, it's very like popular, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it in just your normal bookstore. I'm gonna read the back to you now. When Jack meets Kate at a party, he knows he's falling hard. It is almost happily ever after until 6 months later Kate dies, and this love story should end there, but Kate's death sends Jack back in time to the moment they first met, giving him the chance to try and save her this time. When a choice he makes turns deadly for someone else, Jack has to work out what he's willing to do and let go to save the people he loves. So it's basically like this like time traveling, like alternate reality kind of book, and it's really, really, really cool. I love it. I read this all in the span of one day. Like I didn't put this book down. I opened it and closed it when it was done. So it's a pretty good book. And I'm a really slow reader, so like it's good if I did this. Also, the person who wrote Love, Simon said that this is a great book. So next thing is the Mortal Instruments series. I'm just holding the first book because, well, it's the first book, but I think it's a 6-book series by Cassandra Clare. The first one is City of Bones. The series is epic. I love it so much. The back. Clary Frey is seeing things. Vampires in Brooklyn and werewolves in Manhattan. Irresistibly drawn to the Shadow Hunters, a secret cadre of warriors dedicated to ridding the world of demons. Clary encounters the dark side of New York City and the dangers of forbidden love. So it's like I don't, because like it's still in like the real world, it's still New York, but they're like fighting demons and stuff, and like these shadow hunter people, and there's like a forbidden love story on the side, and like, oh, it's so cute, and Malik is so cute, and oh, anyway, read it. This book series is really good. And whoa, I couldn't put it down. It put me through all the feels. Okay, the next book is a 3-book series. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. Divergent by Veronica Roth. I love this series. It's the best book series that I've ever read in my entire life. It was the first book series that I read that wasn't like a children's book. I read it in like 5th grade and it's great. I love it. It's like, oh, it's so good. Even though I don't like the way Allegiant ended. personally, but you will see how it ends when you read it. Anyway, this is the back. Beatrice Pryor is on the brink of a decision that will change her life. In a society divided into factions, all are forced to choose where they belong, and the choice Tris makes shocks everyone, including herself. Once decisions are made, the new members are forced to undergo extreme initiation tests with devastating consequences. As the experience transforms them, Tris must determine who her friends are and if the man who both threatens and protects her is really on her side, because Tris is a deadly secret and as growing conflict threatens to unravel their seemingly perfect society, the secret saves those Tris loves, or it might destroy her. Again, please read it, it's so good. There is a movie to all 3 books. The movie to Divergent is really good, like for a book movie adaptation, because obviously they're not all like perfect. And then for Insurgent, it's like in between, like it's okay but it's also not the best, and Allegiant is just really bad. It's nothing like the book, it's really bad. Like if you want to, you can watch it, but like don't go in there expecting great things. Moving on to the books that I'm busy reading. The first series is Harry Potter books. I'm holding up the 3rd one because I'm busy reading the 3rd one, as you can see, and I'm a Slytherin. I'm pretty sure everyone knows Harry Potter books. Please read them, even though J.K. Rowling's a literal ass.
I hate her. She didn't write them. Hagrid wrote the books. But she sucks, and she can take her stereotyping and transphobic ass somewhere else.
Anyway, they're still really good books, and they make me feel like a kid. So please read them if you haven't already. Like, I don't know, who hasn't read the Harry Potter books? I don't know. And then we have the Hunger Games. I'm holding up Catching Fire. Oh, by the way, this is a 7-book series. And I did not read the back, but that's fine because I don't have the first book, but everyone knows the Harry Potter story. Literally, oh, Wizard Harry, you know, Voldemort, you know. Anyway, Hunger Games. I also think everyone's heard of the Hunger Games. There's movies to all 3 books, and the movies are pretty accurate. The Mockingjay movies are kind of left field from the books, but I mean, it's pretty okay. Like I said, I'm holding the 2nd one because I read the 1st one already, and I'm busy reading the 2nd one. They're by Suzanne Collins. They're really good, you know. I don't have the 1st book, and I'm not going to spoil the back, because anyway, but you know how it works. Tris, you know, her sister gets raped, she goes, I volunteer as tribute, you know, everyone knows, yeah. If not, you can Google it. Oh, by the way, all these books that I just named, you can literally find in your bookstore, because these are like really popular books. And you can find them. If you can't find them in a bookstore, they're always available online to buy, so. The next book is Leona Offbeat. It is by the same person who wrote Love, Simon, and in Love, Simon there's a character called Leah, and this book is basically in her perspective. It's by Becky Albertalli, and it's really good. I love this book with my whole soul. I'm almost done. I'm like here, but there's much left. It's like my favorite book of all time. I love this book. I sleep, eat, breathe this book. I love it. I'm gonna read the back to you. When it comes to drumming, Leah Burke is usually right on the beat, but real life is a little harder to manage. She loves to draw but is too self-conscious to show it, and she hasn't mustered the courage to tell her friend she's bisexual. So Leah doesn't know what to do when her rock-solid friendship group starts to fracture. With prom and college on the horizons, tensions are running high, and it's hard for Leah when the people she loves are fighting, especially when she realizes she might love one of them more than she intended. Please read Love, Simon before you read this, because it is going to spoil who Blue is. And it's going to just spoil everything that happened in Love, Simon. So don't do that. The next book we have is The Miseducation of Cameron Post. This is a really good book. It's set in the 90s, and it's about Miss Cameron Post, and I think, yeah, she's gay, and her aunt sends her to conversion therapy, and this is her adventure going through conversion therapy. And there is a movie to this, so I haven't finished the book. I'm this far. I've only started recently, so I don't know if like the movie is accurate to the book. You can watch it and see it for yourself if you want to, unless you're not a big movie person. Then the next book we have, the second last book, is The Gentleman's Guide to Vices and Virtues. I haven't really read far at all in this book, but basically it's like a forbidden romance road trip across Europe in like the 80s, I think. The 80s, I don't know, or the 70s, I don't know. But it's historic fiction, and it's good. And it's not like just romance, it's like some other shit. And I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell you. But it's really good, and read it. And yeah, it's good. Oh, it's by Mackenzie Lee. This is by Emily M. Danford. Let me read the blurbs. Oh, it's very hard. Basically, he goes traveling with his friend Percy. His name is Monty, and he has to take his younger sister with him. And there's like this big escapade, and they get into a bunch of messy shit together. Then the last book is Red, White, and Royal Blue. I haven't read this. I haven't even started it, but I ordered it and it came, and my sister was like, "Can I read it first?" And she said she loved it. She said it's really cute. It's Red, White, and Royal Blue by Cassie McQuiston. I can't read apparently. Oh, it's a long back.
Steph's gonna kill me because there's not a lot of time.
Alex's mother's the president of the United States, and Henry is like the prince of Wales, and they hate each other, and then to like look good, their parents are like, okay, you have to be friends to like look good for the public, and then they get into a forbidden romance. Ooh, I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? It's really good. People have said good things about it. My sister has said good things about it, and she has great judgment with books. That is all my book recommendation. I know.
I read so many books.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'm actually really far behind.
Because school.
I hate school.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have something to read now. You better do. You bet I do.
I guess those are book recommendations. Thank you for watching, and thank you for hearing me talk for literally 13 minutes about books and how much I love them.
Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to.
Yeah, that's all. Goodbye. Love you. Treat me with kindness.
I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm struggling.
And
Yeah. So.
load shedding. Anyway.
But yeah. I know I'm saying but yeah all the time, but yeah.
I'm starting this because I'm really unprofessional and I messed up the first time, but it's fine. We'll just pretend the first one didn't happen. There is a movie to this book. There is a movie to this book. Yes.